guys, welcome back. Today's video is on some funny cap stories that have happened in my life. So the first one is an event where we were at like this plantation. There was just like 6 of us and a senior member. 6 cadets and a senior member. And the senior member was in a meeting and we were just kind of hanging out. And so we were walking around like this area and we got tired because we had been out and doing stuff pretty much all day. So we got back in the cat van and we got the keys from the senior members and we were told to turn on the car. So, the cat van, so we'd be in the cool AC. So we did, and the person who turned the car on didn't turn it all the way on. He turned it on so like the radio would work and the AC would work, but not all the way on, so it was using gas, it was using the battery. So 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, the car, or the cat van battery died, and the 6 of us had to walk in to the senior member meeting and we had to tell them that we killed the cat van, and then we had to get another car to jump it. Yeah, that was fun. The second time was my basic encampment. I was the guide on, so I was walking to put the guide on away and I was walking back, and everything under the whole PT field, which is what we were doing PT, I was in PT clothes. The whole thing was under like these power lines, and so like the guidons were like right underneath it, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and so I walked back to my flight from where I was like posting the guide on, and a bird pooped on me. And I'm talking like a little bird poop like on my head or anything. A huge, warm, white, globby mess landed on my pants, and it was there for like 4 hours because we went there, we did PT, then we did breakfast, and we did games, and I was too scared to tell my flight sergeant and flight commander. So all day I smelled like bird poop because I had it all over my leg. And those were my only pair of PT shorts, so I ended up wearing those for like 4 days. I tried to clean them out in the sink, it didn't work too well. Yeah. So at that same encampment, we did the obstacle course. And while doing it, like everything was wooden, so of course I had to get splinters in my hand. I got like 10 of them, like all really bad in my hand. So I went to the medical and they were like taking them out with like these dentist looking tools, and my hand was like bleeding and had like dirt and stuff everywhere. And then there's like medical people everywhere, there's first aid kits everywhere, and no one could find band-aids. So then me as just a little basic, just standing there with splinters all over my hand and no band-aids. Good job. Now, the next one was really embarrassing on me because it was a mistake that I made, because I was a flight sergeant and my basic had the same backpack as I. They were both these orange backpacks, and we put like pack lines before chow and things like that. And so one day I was yelling at them and I knew whose backpack it was. I thought it was this one cadet's. And so I was like yelling, I was like, pick up your backpack, but I wasn't like hazing because that's like singling one person out. So I was like yelling at them, and then I walk over to him and I was like, why is your backpack on the ground? And he goes, Chief, that's your backpack. Because we had matching backpacks. So I left mine on the ground and had picked it up. He had picked his up. They all were in line, they were all doing good, and I was yelling at them. So that was kind of embarrassing. And the last one isn't necessarily embarrassing, but it's really funny because it annoyed people like there is no tomorrow. Because the female barracks, there was like 5 or 6 of us that were in the same school at NISA, and every morning we wake up to the same like good morning song. It was like singing, and it was this lady, I'm not gonna try and sing it for you. Anyway, it was really fun because every morning we woke up to the same thing. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, there's nothing else to do, so we would sing that song, and we'd sing it all the time, and we'd sing it so happily. And then when we got in cat van to go to chow and things like that, we'd continue to sing it. And it annoyed so many people. And senior members would tell us to stop like every single day. And then the next morning, we'd be singing it because it just kind of got stuck in our head. I mean, what else are you gonna do when you're driving to chow and it takes like 5 minutes to get there? So we'd try and sing other songs, but inevitably, we always came back to the good morning song. Well, that's it for today's video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.